One thing that I've seen over time, but maybe I'm just self-selecting by the people I'm listening to, is that early on in my author career, at least, it felt like the message was you have to be everywhere all the time. And then I think it evolved to saying, no, that way lies madness. You need to pick a couple to focus on. Can you talk about that a little bit? And if you agree that focusing is better than the scattergun approach, how many is too many? How few is too few?
Yeah, I think you're right. And, a lot of people saying it's important to be everywhere. And I think actually that term be everywhere can sometimes give content repurposing a bad rap, actually, because people will think that the ultimate end goal of repurposing content is to just be everywhere and get your content everywhere. I don't think that's the case. I do think that it's really, really important to just know where your audience are and make sure that you are only focusing on the platforms that you know your audience are. So firstly, it's doing that audience research and knowing where they are. So if you're being told that you must be creating content for TikTok, let's say, or you must be creating content for LinkedIn, but you're not sure whether your audience are there, do the research and see if you genuinely do see that there are people within your industry, within your niche, who are creating and sharing and engaging with content. Otherwise, just stick to the platforms that people are on. I also think from the bandwidth perspective as well, it's much more beneficial for you to focus on platforms your audience are on, but then maybe you need to niche that then down further to the platforms that you're most familiar with, the platforms that you enjoy the most, because we are going to be way more consistent with content, produce higher quality content if it's something that we actually enjoy. So platforms we want to be on. And then I guess that keyword is really important. You'll drive up the consistency. We only have so many hours in the day. So I really do think that you should focus. And in terms of how few is too few, I genuinely think if there was one social media platform that you focused on and put all your attention into, and you have, let's say, a podcast and a blog or something like that, and you repurpose all of that content to Instagram because you know that that is just the place that your audience are and you want to focus your repurposing efforts onto, that's absolutely fine.